You're welcome to our COVID-19 updates, our night segment of our Chronomics Discourse, and our lockdown phase 2, day 11 coverage in Lagos, FCT Abuja, Ogun State, and other parts of the country. We bring you updates on the impact of the coronavirus pandemic on the global, African, and Nigerian economy. Here are the following updates we have at the moment. At the global level, confirmed cases are 2,761,121. 193,671 deaths have been recorded, while 760,047 recoveries have also been recorded. In Africa, confirmed cases are 27,876, while 1,299 deaths have been recorded. 8,239 recoveries have also been penciled down. In Nigeria, confirmed cases are 981, with 31 deaths and 197 recoveries. Now let's get to some of the developing stories and reports we have. Former Central Bank Governor and member of the Presidential Economic Advisory Council, Dr. Chukwuma Soludo, in his recent article published on ProShare titled, "Can Africa Afford COVID-19 Lockdowns?" gave his perspective on lockdown management process, the economic implications, and policy choices for governments in the region. Taking excerpts from the article, Dr. Soludo said, "The real challenge is the potential economic catastrophe that many African economies face. How policymakers respond depends on how they interpret the shocks as temporary or permanent structural shifts. But howsoever they choose to see it, one thing is certain: several more similar shocks are on the way." Speaking further, he asserted that what is evident so far is that most African policymakers think of the shocks as temporary and consequently seem to believe that they can just stimulate their way out of it and wait for the next one. African multilateral financial institutions, example, African Development Bank and Afrexim Bank, have announced packages to assist Africa ride over the shocks. The World Bank and International Monetary Fund have provided quick disbursing windows for the African countries to borrow. African finance ministers have called for moratorium on debt servicing, and most have applied for the cheap loans from Washington. He noted that several African countries have announced intervention funds that at best constitute a drop in the ocean relative to need. The buffers and institutions for dynamic adjustments are weak or absent. In most countries, subnational governments are pleading for bailouts from their cash-strapped central governments. Many of these subnational governments will soon realize that they are basically on their own, and many could become fiscally insolvent. Those are excerpts from Dr. Chukwuma Soludo. According to a recent report published by ProShare Research, Seplat and Boa Cement topped the list of companies that recorded a drop in the market capitalization during the lockdown, as they both lost 29.48 billion naira and 25.39 billion naira respectively, while Nestle and Dangote Cement topped the list of companies that recorded growth in the market capitalization during the lockdown, as they both gained 166.46 billion naira and 107.36 billion naira in that order. A breakdown of the list of 35 companies that recorded drop in the market capitalization by sectors showed that financial services sector has the highest representation with 11 stocks and closed following by services with 9 stocks. Others include ICT, consumer goods, construction, real estate, oil and gas and industrial goods, natural resources, and conglomerates. On the other hand, a breakdown of the list of 39 companies that recorded growth in the market capitalization by sectors showed that financial services sector had the highest representation with 14 stocks and closed, followed by consumer goods, amongst other services. Further analysis on companies' performance during the year revealed that 86 companies and stocks have so far recorded decline in market capitalization, as against 15 which recorded growth in market capitalization. Nestle and Guarantee topped the list of companies that had the most capitalization in terms of 392 billion and 219.33 billion respectively, while Better Glass and Julius Berger topped the list of companies that also recorded growth in market capitalization during the year, as they both gained 8.09 billion and 7.79 billion in that order. A breakdown of the list of 86 companies that recorded a drop in the market cap by sector shows these differentials. ProShare research team will continue to provide incisive information on the developments around the lockdown this period as it affects companies. From next week, we'll bring you more robust reports and analysis on what has happened with companies and their stocks. That will be all for this edition of the Daily Updates and our coverage of lockdown phase 2, day 11 of the Economics Discourse. You can visit our website www.proshareng.com to get more updates from our news stories and videos. ProShare, Nigeria's leading information hub, has packaged for you a platform that gives you credible and reliable market data analysis of the impact of COVID-19 on the global and Nigerian economy. All you need to do is to log on to proshareng.com/COVID-19. You can also follow our social media platforms showing the screen for further updates on our market reports. Till we come your way again, thank you for watching, have a nice day, and stay safe.